Hi guys, welcome to Adam McCullough TV. I'm Adam, I'm live. Manchester United have beaten Saint Etienne 1-0 to go through 4-0 on aggregate to the last 16 of the Europa League. We're through in another cup competition. We keep going strong in all cup competitions this season. Henrik Mkhitaryan's first half goal after 15 minutes, it was soured by the fact he went off injured shortly after the game. And Jose Mourinho has said after the game that it's unlikely he will be available for the League Cup final. Mkhitaryan also went off in the second half as well. He went off injured in the second half. Really disappointed with that one too. And he too should be out of the League Cup final. Mkhitaryan's got a hamstring injury. Carrick's got a calf injury, so it's unlikely they're going to recover from those, even though the injuries aren't expected to keep them out for a long time. I am going to hit up some of your comments very shortly. The numbers are rising in the live chat and of course on the live count as well. So thank you to everybody that has joined me. If you were with me over on Full Time Devils Live and you're new to the channel, or if you're old and you're an old school AMTV subscriber like Rayan, who's got a 100% live stream record, thank you for joining us. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Help me reach that 30k subscribers. I got like 10% the amount of subscribers as Full Time Devils, but it doesn't matter because we keep plugging away. Right then, so how did the game go down? Obviously, United got that early goal through Mkhitaryan. It pretty much killed the tie. It didn't kill their fans who were throughout the game. They were very vocal. Our away end seemed like it was bouncing as well from all the videos that we've been sent in. There's some of them up on the Facebook and Twitter as well. So check that out. Even though we weren't at the game today, we did have some stuff coming through. So go and check those things out straight after this live stream on Full Time Devils. Follow the hashtag MatchdayMac. Hit us up with some tweets. I'll be tweeting some more reaction throughout the day. Joe Dawson's got a 100% live stream as well. So the game today, United won 1-0, 4-0 on aggregate. Pretty easy, pretty calm day out. We started with a very strong lineup. Zlatan, Pogba, Mkhitaryan, Carrick. All these guys were starting today. Smalling and Bailly at the heart of the defence. And Mkhitaryan and Michael Carrick pick up those injuries. Mr. Savage wants to know if we've got any news. He obviously hasn't seen the Jose Mourinho press conference after, well, not the press conference, the post-match interview where he said it's likely they'll both be out. Now, some people have been saying it could be mind games ahead of the final. Now, it could be mind games ahead of the final. But when you've got a hamstring injury like Mkhitaryan has, even if it is not that bad, it'll still probably be tight in 2 or 3 days' time. So him running is an absolute myth. He's not going to be able to run with a tight hamstring. Thank you, Tobias, for watching Full Time Devils and, of course, joining us over here as well. So Mkhitaryan, I don't think he's going to be there for the final. It'd be unlikely he's even on the bench. And Michael Carrick as well. That one, he could probably be fit. But if he's out, it's a big miss. It would probably mean we'll definitely go 4-2-3-1. It means positive things for Juan Mata, who will definitely probably play. Definitely, probably. That's an oxymoron if I've ever heard one. And of course, it's likely Anthony Martial will play too because he missed the game today. He was out injured. Sorry, not out injured. He was out rested. And so it'd be nice if he got a start at the weekend. So it means good things for the likes of Mata and Martial. But you want to have a full strength side in the cup final. And Mkhitaryan and Michael Carrick, for me, will always be in a full strength Manchester United 11, at least this season anyway. So that's very disappointing. Eric Bailly, a little bit of stupidity from him. Now the second yellow card, it shouldn't have been given as a yellow card. It wasn't a foul, it wasn't a yellow card. But the first one was a blatant yellow. The second one, once you're on a yellow card as a centre half, you're on a tightrope. You're walking on a tightrope. So why did he need to dive in? He didn't need to dive in. And he gave the referee a decision to make. The players died, got him booked. He's been sent off. Bit of stupidity from him. Now, after the first yellow card, he would have definitely missed the first leg of the last 16. But now, he'll go into the second leg of the last 16 game with another yellow card hanging over his head. So if he was to play in the second leg and get booked and we went through to the last 8, he misses that game. So he's put himself in an unnecessary position getting that second yellow card. And it's really disappointing. He was playing well through the game as well. So I think Eric Bailly will receive a 1-match ban, mate, Ed. Mr. Savage says Rashford should start instead of Mkhitaryan on the weekend. Jesse Lingard could also come into the fray, but I too would play Marcus Rashford on the weekend. I don't mind seeing Jesse Lingard starting on the weekend though. I hear this criticism that he always gets, and I've seen a few people commenting when I was doing a full-time Devils live stream. I haven't seen anyone comment it in here, not yet anyway, that Mkhitaryan being injured means Jesse Lingard will now start on the weekend. So what if he does start on the weekend? He gets so much unfair criticism. It's unbelievable. It's totally unfair. Against San Etienne in the first leg, he came on. He did very well. He changed the game for us in an attacking sense. Against Blackburn, he didn't have the best of times. But his record at Wembley, especially, is fantastic. The man's got a winner in a cup final, and people still doubt him. It's unbelievable. You need to get off his back a little bit. Now, I'm not saying Jesse Lingard's better than or should be starting ahead of Henrik Mkhitaryan and the like every week, week in, week out. But there's nothing wrong with having those kind of players as squad players and as players to come in. Verdant, thank you for joining us on all the live streams throughout today. You absolute legend. Good night, mate. Lingard, he plays well in cup finals, says Abbas. Did well in the Charity Shield as well, remember? I'm sure you mean that as well. He does well at Wembley. Why do you think Rashford? I think Marshall will play on the left side, Jay. But I think Rashford will play on the other side. I think we'll see Marshall, Mata, Rashford and Zlatan up top with Herrera and Pogba in midfield. That's how I think we'll see it. And I can imagine Zlatan will be dropping deep quite a lot. And Marshall and Rashford will be getting wide and getting forward, making those runs. Lingard makes amazing runs and can drop to bring the ball up. His movement is so underrated. I do agree with you there, Mr. Savage. Wouldn't mind seeing Timbo playing on the weekend. Nor would I, but it's not going to happen. He didn't get a sniff of a chance today. He wasn't even on the bench. Didn't get a sniff against Blackburn. It's very unlikely that he'll then start in a cup final. John says we should not take any chances. Anything can happen in the cup final. And he's commenting all the way from Manila in the Philippines. Thank you for getting involved, John. It's great to see you involved. And yep, I do agree with you. Southampton have the potential to do us harm. Since someone commented from Italy, thank you for getting involved, mate. The comments have moved pretty quick. Chris Ridout says, who will play left back on Sunday? Daley Blind did well today, and I think we'll see Daley Blind again on Sunday. I think it will be Daley. You're not going to play Rojo at left back over Daley Blind, and Luke Shaw isn't going to come back in. So I think we will see Daley Blind there. Nice one, Subrat. Nice one, Yakub. Thank you for getting involved in the comments. Wesley says Martial should play. And yes, he should play. And that's why I wasn't that bothered when he wasn't in the lineup today. He was on the bench, obviously, but was happy to see him miss out because I hope he starts on the weekend. Wesley says, I was surprised Zlatan played today. Now, I was surprised when Zlatan was playing against the likes of Northampton and Zuya earlier in the season, but because of those decisions, I wasn't surprised to see him start today. He did, though, get a rest against Blackburn. He sat it out for the opening 60 minutes, as did Pogba. So it's not like he's played 3 games in a week, 3 full games anyway. So I don't mind that. And we've also got the benefit of this game being on a Wednesday, prime time Wednesday again. We're at a prime time on a Wednesday again today. So we've got a bit of an extra rest now ahead of that game. Southampton haven't had any games, and that could be a good thing and a bad thing because they've been out for about 2 weeks. I think they haven't played a match. So while we've been playing all these games, Blackburn away, San Etienne at home, San Etienne away, they've been chilling. And that can be a good thing in terms that they're rested up, but it can also be a bad thing as well because they're going into it absolutely cold and without that match rhythm. I didn't go to the match stage over and I was supposed to travel out there but didn't. Hi Knuckle, how you doing? We are doing a vlog for full-time Devils when we're at Wembley. Schweinsteiger could feature, but it's very unlikely. The road trip didn't go down. I was absolutely gutted about that. I was up for it as well, but it didn't happen. So, yeah, hopefully, we're still in Europe though. We got the last 16 tie. We will make it up for then. So, yeah, guys, my man of the match today was Juan Mata. I thought it was fantastic for United. He did very well with the goal. Him and Mkhitaryan joining up with that Mickey Mata football. Who needs tiki-taka, hey, when you got Mickey Mata? And the ball for the goal was fantastic. And then he was playing the ball around, keeping possession very, very well. So, yeah, Juan Mata gets my man of the match today. But I also thought Ashley Young did okay. Bailly did well when he was on the pitch. Paul Pogba who was Sly Copper's man of the match, was excellent. And some of the skill that he was pulling off was outstanding. Flicks and tricks, bouncing the ball over people's heads. The guy's absolute class, and I can't wait to see him develop. Talking about Lingard earlier, someone made this comment when I was tweeting Matchday Mac. Paul Pogba's younger than Jesse Lingard, and people forget that. He's absolutely incredible. Paul Pogba, what a talent. And I can't wait to see him develop more at Old Trafford. And I do think going into that final against Southampton, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Paul Pogba are the key men for Manchester United, because if those guys are firing, we're going to win the first piece of silverware available this year, 2017, before anyone says we won the Charity Shield. We're going to win the first piece of silverware available this year, which is the League Cup final. But we need those guys fit and firing, especially with Mkhitaryan and Michael Carrick out now. It's going to be a difficult game. But guys, thank you for joining us here for the review. The last 16 draw is on Friday, and we'll have all the reaction to that. And I've got more stuff coming up for you throughout the week. We'll have the Southampton Cup final preview. We'll have the reaction to the Europa League draw. Any other little bits of news that comes out. FIFA Fridays is back on Friday as well. So make sure you keep it locked to Full Time Devils. And Adam Macola TV. Subscribe, like, comment and share. For now though, guys, thank you all for joining me. I'm Adam Macola. I'm out of here.